Hello everyone, welcome back, and we are so close to the 150 goal, so you have to subscribe, because the quicker we get to 150, is the better, and we'll have limbs when we get to 150. From 100, I thought it was dip, but it's just gone, it's gone up and up and up, and we're going to keep that going. We're going to keep the sub train, and the sub train is never going to stop. So you need to share with your mates right now. We're in November, a month away from December. And December content is gonna be amazing, and so is November. We got a lot of big things planned, especially for December. And November, we keep on going. FIFA had a very good weekend league, but this is what I'm not here to talk about today. As Survivor Series this year, an iconic WWE pay-per-view, will mark the 30th year of the dead man, The Undertaker. So, we're going to talk, is he really going to retire? He had his last match at Mania 36 in front of 0 people, zero people. And he had the whole retirement documentary, which was brilliant. But I think personally, he knows he wants that last match with a fan. And he said he's not and he's appearing, and I'm sure WWE want him to have one more match with fans there. So let's get into who I think he's gonna face and all that good stuff. What I think might go down. And let's talk about 30 years of the most iconic figures ever to live in sports entertainment. It's November. Do you know what that means? Black Friday is almost upon us. 27th November is Black Friday. And also, I know you need to be buying Christmas presents for your friends and family. Money's always is a bit tight. But the site that's got good, cheap, high quality, premium wrestling clothing is superkicks.com. Drip so hard it's gonna make you want to throw a super kick. Amazing. And you use code DWE, just 3 letters, you get a 10% off your product. So let's go. Right, the first reason is Undertaker. For me, we haven't seen enough of this hybrid gimmick, He's had a lot of gimmicks and personas over his time. But he had, against AJ Styles in his WrestleMania match, he had the hybrid between the Biker Taker and the Dead Man. So it was the best of both worlds. So you still had all the stuff the Dead Man did, but you had the badass, the biker that just loved to fight and scrap that you had in the Ruthless Aggression era. We need to bring that back. I want to see more of this hybrid. To me, it was intriguing. It's the most real, closest to the Mark Calloway we've had, The Undertaker. He got real personal. And, yeah. And also, I think they could do a lot of this, You could do the cool entrances. You could do both entrances, the bike one and his normal gong, lights out, whatever. And I think that gimmick is still yet to be fully explored. And I think they could do more stuff with it. Another reason he should come back, there's still some dream matches that we still haven't yet to see. Taker versus Seth Rollins, and especially with the Messiah gimmick, that storyline would be great. Taker versus the Fiend, and Taker versus Sting, but Taker versus Sting probably won't happen because Sting's going to AEW. But Taker versus the Fiend. But the rumoured match, and this is why I'm even doing this video. Taker vs John Cena 2. But this time, it's an actual proper match. It's none of this 2-minute squash match malarkey. These two can have a proper rivalry and a proper match this time. And that's the rumour at the moment. Heavy rumours, but to me, if they can have a proper match and a proper feud, and that's how The Undertaker goes out in the Thunderdome or wherever, maybe it's in front of fans, we just do not know. But as long as it's in the squad, I don't want to see a cinematic match. I get why they did them, but I don't want to see it. I want to see Undertaker's final match inside the ring. In between ropes. He's actually wrestling on the ropes. And none of this fighting in a graveyard nonsense. Even though that match was fun to watch, it wasn't a match. It was a TV fight, pretty much. I want them in a proper wrestling match. Proper ring. And Cena, you could have Cena go either way. You could be heel Cena. Cena saying he's got to beat Ric Flair's record. Obviously, Orton's catching up to him now as well. So it seems to be like one last ride for the title. I'm going to beat Ric Flair's title record. You know, there's stakes in it for everyone if you go the Cena route. So Cena would be another reason why I'd like the Undertaker to return to the ring. And also, another reason is, obviously, it's eyes on the company for the product, and non-wrestling fans will come back to watch one man, and that will be the Undertaker. You know, they got a lot of wrestling fans, and Undertaker is the king of doing that. So yeah, that's another reason. And also why he must come back. So you've got the segment now for Survivor Series, 30 years of the dead man. It's gonna be a big deal. And surely they don't want to waste it just by Undertaker having a promo. The only promo I'll accept from the Undertaker is if he says that he's fully retired and he's not coming back. And that's how he retires at Survivor Series officially. But for me, I think he'll announce that he's got one more match in him, one more run, one more Royal Rumble run, one more, WrestleMania match. And also, mate, imagine you had him wrestling on Raw and SmackDown. It'd be insane. I know you can't do much, but one match on Raw build into WrestleMania. You know, you can do all the segments as well, just have him beat up some jobbers or whatever. You know, even make the storyline like Undertaker look weak. Have him be like, oh, he's old, he can't go anymore. He just needs to quit, but for some reason he's ruining his legacy. You could do that storyline and that would be such an intriguing storyline to me. You know, so there's still a lot you can do with Undertaker. So let's just see if he will come back. I'm fingers crossed he is, especially if that Cena rematch is rumoured to be true. Yeah, so like and subscribe. Let me know if Undertaker is to come back. Who do you want to see him face? Who would you have him face? And also, I hope you're going to watch Survivor Series. It's looking good so far. Stacked card, as always. And subscribe to the channel. FIFA, wrestling. We got it all popping off on the channel. Universe mode. We just had the pay-per-view and it was excellent. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Like, subscribe. See you all in a bit.